Welcome to Dead Good Book Reviews. I'm Judith and today I'm bringing you my November book haul. I hauled 8 books in November, which isn't very many, but honestly I'm quite glad about it. I was really sensible with my book buying. There weren't too many NetGalley approvals, not too many books sent. It's all good. I've read 8 books this month, which you will know if you've watched my wrap-up. Really pleased to have not moved my TBR whatsoever. But that's a-okay by me. I'm going to take you through the books that I hauled this month, tell you a bit about them, tell you what I'm excited about, what I'm not excited about, see if I can remember anything about them from when I requested them. Let's start with my NetGalley arcs, which is my biggest category of this month. I hauled 5 books from NetGalley this month. Let's start at the very beginning because that is a very good place to start. The first up is The Chosen by Taran Mataru. I'm really sorry if I'm butchering that. The first book in the Contender series, which is a new YA sci-fi series, I think. This comes out in January, possibly? So this is from the author of the Summoner series, which I've not read. I thought the opportunity to start a new series sounded really good, and YA sci-fi dystopian stuff is kind of what I pick up when I'm in a reading slump, so I'm really looking forward to this. I am actually reading this in December. It's in my December TBR, so that'll be really good. Next up is Beyond the Shadowed Earth by Joanna Ruth Meyer. This is out again in January of next year. It's on my TBR for December. This is a fantasy book. I think it's YA. I'm not 100% sure. This is a YA fantasy book. I love YA fantasy. It's how I first got to reading. It's what I fall back on every time. I think it's going to be really good fun. This is set in the same world as her previous book, which I cannot remember the title of right now, but it should be interesting certainly, and it might be enough to kick me into reading her first book, so let's see. Let's discover new things together. Next up I have Deadfall by Simon Lelek. This is the 3rd book in the Haven series. So the first book of the Haven series was a retelling of Oliver Twist, and the subsequent books have been like quite short YA stories with those same characters following the events of the previous books. I really liked the first one. I thought the first one was really good. The second one, I didn't like the plot as much, but I thought it was still similarly fast-paced, fun, YA, not even fantasy, just sort of YA fiction. I'm really excited for this 3rd one. I'm not expecting the world. I don't think it's going to be amazing. I don't think it's going to blow my mind, but I think it's going to be a fun read. That comes out in February, so I will probably be reading that in January, so stay tuned. Next up, I have The Shadow Saint by Gareth Hanrahan. This is the sequel to The Gutter Prayer, which was one of my favourite books of 2019. That video is coming hopefully soon, I'm not sure. So this is book 2 of the Black Iron Legacy series. I am so excited for this book, profoundly excited for this book. I think it's going to be amazing. I think it's going to be the right level of spooky. The creative world building in this series is just phenomenal. There was moments where I gasped in book 1 because I was just like, that's such a cool idea and now no one else can do it. Yes, really excited for The Shadow Saint. That's also in my December TBR because that comes out in January too. Another January book that I've already started, I'm about 150 pages in, is The Night Country by Melissa Albert. This is the sequel to The Hazelwood. This book follows the story of Alice post the events of book 1, and so far it's been very traumatic and very difficult, and I honestly don't know what I'm going to think by the end of this book, so let's not delve too deeply into that. But Melissa Albert's writing is absolutely beautiful. I loved her writing in The Hazelwood. I'm not 100% settled on the plot yet, but the writing is stunning. That's all my NetGalley reads. Let's move on to arcs. I only have one, and I've already put things on top of it. This is Fate of the Fallen by Kel Cade. This was sent to me by the lovely people at Tor. This book is all about prophecies gone wrong, heroes having to step up, unexpected heroes having to step up. I think this is going to be really cool. I also love that it's not too long. So yes, this is out early December, so hopefully I will have a review out for this fairly soon. Stay tuned on my blog, linked below. After that I have 2 books that I purchased this month, one of which was a pre-order and one of which I bought because I realised I had not pre-ordered it. So let's do the pre-order first. This is Brandon Sanderson's Starsight. This is the sequel to Skyward. I'm really looking forward to this. I want to know what finds out to. Blah blah blah. I really want to find out what happens to Mbot and is it Spencer? But S-P-E-N-S-A. Yeah, Spencer in this book. I just really loved the characters in the first book and a lot of the reveals. I think Brandon Sanderson does fitting the pieces together really well. And I'm looking forward to getting to this one. And then I have The Toll by Neil Shusterman. This is also on my December TBR. We're gonna get through them. This is the 3rd book in the Arc of a Scythe series, which I'm just looking forward to. I want to know what happens. I have a feeling that they're breaking away from those main 2 characters, Rowan and Citra, and that we're going to get some more of kind of the world, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm hoping to buddy read this in December, so hopefully again there will be content out about this very soon. Yeah, only 8 books. wrap-ups. This is such a nice, easy month to film these wrap-ups because I didn't read a lot, I didn't buy a lot, and I didn't read a lot, I didn't buy a lot, and my TBR was really simple, so it's going to be a good month. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you liked it, you can like, comment, share, subscribe, that really helps me out. You can follow me on all of my socials, and I will see you in the next one.